What's happening? What's up? Yeah, we got 20 old people. Look at the table now. Yeah! Whoa, yeah, we're gonna What's up? What's up? 20 people? Don't know how and here's the thing. Hey, what's happening? As the fan keeps on turning above our heads, the lands keep on wording, I'm with the friends. Sometimes whoa! Oh, that looks kind of scary. a big eye, that's a disgrace. No, 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 I could not go. Got to float on right by with the boat now. Whoa, whoa. The heck? Oh, when you realize, oh, you realize, oh, you bridge the gap, you got to make a living on the black moon. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Yo, here's the thing. Got a bunch of groups and they're trying to paint a picture. They're trying to tell you what to do. They're trying to tell you what you knew. They're trying to tell you how to be. They're trying to tell you ain't free. They're trying to tell me what you talking about. What you talking about. What you talking about. I don't know. It's kind of like what's up, what's up? What's happening? You know what's up? It's your boy Elias Lamm, also known as Wrelize. You know, we just been dealing with a whole bunch of sci-fi movie type deal. Oh no. Where they're like trying to stop the art, you know what I'm saying? Hacking all my phones. Hacking everything. Is they as in I don't know, people with a lot of money. I think. They stole my phone February 25th from the canteen. I was having a coffee sitting on the bench. Whoa, whoa, a bunch of people walking by. When in my car, I knew they stole my life. On that phone, they're trying to make it a zone. They're trying to write it on and on and on. I've been dealing with a bunch of hackers on my phones, trying to stop me from the glow, whatever that means. Whatever. Ew. Voiceover? Is there a voiceover? voiceover. Keep looking at his book. Let me introduce myself. My name's Elias Lamm. Whoa, also known as Wrelize. We realize. Well, we're doing this on a Media Lamb account where got into filmmaking. Went to school at Minneapolis College, MCTC. I have a short film on this YouTube channel called Projection. It's kind of a cool short film because we filmed it. We didn't really know what the plan was, you know. We had some nice cameras, and yeah, it just like was a bunch of shots. We had ideas, but then the process of editing is really when it came together. It took about 2 years, just like sitting on it, editing it, color grading. Then we started scanning, making a bunch of art and stuff, or just scanning. Actually, we were just trying to start a company. We were like, pixel mold, we're gonna sell these as digital assets. So we just started scanning. We had this nice scanner. We as me, I mean myself, but you know. But not really. You gotta remember, started just stockpiling a bunch of scans, flowers, nature, man-made stuff, just like stuff we found on the ground. And I just started collecting it, and then started like collaging it in Photoshop and stuff. And that's when I was like, I like this, and I was like, it became like just so fun for like finding stuff, scanning it, and then collaging it, or just like kind of scanning it and seeing what it means to you, like usually later on. Like you'll find something and it will like, you'll be like, oh, this is cool, but then like as you go through life, you'll be like, oh, like this is what this was here for, in a sense. Like, then I started singing about realizing and just waking up and stuff, I guess. It was a big realization. Singing. And then like I started getting harassed by like a bunch of people, in a sense, I guess. I was like, what was going on? That's when all the cyber attacks and all that stuff happened at my place, 3429 Emerson Ave South. Smithstrom Management, Janelle Good, I believe. I remember one time they took my mic. They took one of my mics. They would take a bunch of things from my house. Sometimes they'd reappear, like knowing that they were gone. Oh, and that's a bunch of stuff happened, and I was just dealing with all the crap. Long story short, I ended up getting kicked out of my place due to all the harassment and stuff, and it was obvious that they were just trying to stop all the art. They were hacking all my computers, messing with all the scans, messing with the music, putting little clicks and frequency changes and everything. And just made me like worried to make art and stuff and like sing and whatnot. I was scared that they were gonna steal it. And at this point, I realized like how much resources they have and how much, like really like how little I could do, except like try not to like react. Which I'm good at that. Then I was homeless. Carrying all my heart around with me. They just let, yeah. I was baffled. I was like, it showed me like how these networks operate, and they're terrifying. These groups of people and the things, like, I don't know, just how they move around, their actions, and just like I was like, yeah, this no good. Like, they're trying to steal my voice, they're trying to steal my art, they're trying to steal the given message that was given for a lot of paper. Then I started going on TikTok and I started seeing a bunch of other people going through the same stuff in a sense. And I was like, yeah. I do. I was like, dude, they're trying to steal my voice, put something over and make it their choice. They're trying to paint a different picture. Not that as it was, not that I'm the love. Literally. And now I've been going on my phone after getting hacked, going through all that, and they're like deleting stuff, like deleting locations, changing attributes on the phone, like at what phone it was shot on, and like when, and like just trying to, I don't know, it seems like create a narrative, and I'm like, with all these little stuff, I'm just like, it's like, they have to do so much. And then people are like, why would they do this to you? Like, why do people care about it? I'm like, I don't know. I wish I knew. And then when I was like, I'm gonna start going live, they're all pissed because they're like, you gotta understand, it's like, I say they, but it's like when you're being constantly surveilled and you're aware of it and they let you know of it and all this other stuff. Like, they broke my jaw. In a staged scenario. A lot of staged interactions is what it felt like, is what it feels like. I can't make any serious claims. can just tell when things aren't authentic. And then I was on TikTok, and they're talking about like witches and warlocks and stuff, and like all the stuff the witches and warlocks and stuff do, and like all the whatever, the cults and the covens. And I was like, yeah, this is like right on. It seems like this is like kind of the type of people, you know, sometimes they do their witch for hire, it seems. I don't know. I'll be out to eat and I'll wave my, there's some, never mind. I'll be out to eat and I swear there's some witches, sounds stupid, but sitting behind me, and they do, and I just like waved my fork around like it was a wand, and they all laughed. I was like, ha! That's like called civil conspiracy, I think. Like, yo, they've been filming me and just like documenting me in every which way they can. Just a bunch of bullies too. The more I learned is like everything they do is built on lies. That's why the name's Wrelize. W-R-E-L-I-Z-E. Start Q&A. All I can say is a bunch of lames and losers who are just like salty, yo. Pretty sure they like, one, they diminished the quality of all of my art scans. Probably took them for themselves and I know they'd be like making bets. And they, you wanna know who they is? I think it's like all super, I don't know, clearly people with way too much money who have nothing else to do except find people who are given a purpose, and they come after that and they try and take it or like infiltrate it. big old like psyop or something. Like, if y'all saw how much I have to guard my water and food, they just want to get their hands on everything of mine, yo. Just stealing, messing with stuff. Like, oh, this is definitely like some witch stuff. Like they're like on that, like scary as like scary, like bad negative, like. That's when I kind of learned. I was like, you know what? I'm good on the, you know, money, fame, or whatever. After seeing just how these groups operate, and all they did was harass and stalk and do all this stuff to me, and just it's called people who are targeted, you know. They give them like military grade tech or stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like the microwaves. Oh, I think they microwaved my brain. With those 5G towers. It's not even fair. And then I was like, I wasn't going live, and I was like, you know, jamming out sometimes, like singing. And I was like, I'm doing this for them right now. I'm not. They're probably taking whatever ideas, you know. Then making it super hard for me to like get out my truth. Just causing like random psychological havoc in my life through I don't know what they call it, like COINTELPRO tactics used in like I don't know. They want me to stop talking about it, but they won't stop. They won't leave me alone. They're trying to turn everything I'm working on into like a weapon. They're trying to turn it all into something to use, like, I don't know, like, they need to control the perceptions, so that's why they gotta keep me so isolated. And the more I talk about them, which I'm doing right now, the more it just gets people to be like, what? What are you talking about? And then they use that against you. They're like, yeah, he's crazy. Yeah, he needs mental health issue. I'm like, no, I'm just a targeted individual. I'm getting gang stalked. I'm having random people and groups of people come up to me and have like just indirect conversations sometimes. And then I was like, yeah. I was like, this AI is crazy, yo. Y'all would not believe like how, well, you would believe how crazy it gets if y'all lived like just this stupid shit they put me through and how much resources they have. This is just like kind of like a observation of experiences and whatnot, and kind of feeling like we're living in the 1984 movie or the book or something like that. I haven't even read it, but I looked it up on ChatGPT and it was like, yeah, they're trying to like police everything you do pretty much, and like especially artists and who knows. I guess it's always been like that, but or not really, but. Yeah, and they're just like ramping things up. They're like, I don't know, on their shit. Because I was like, pretty much, I was like, no. like a random dude with a guitar showed up to the band shell and was like, started talking to me and pretty much like was telling me like, yeah, go to this bar and you can meet some musicians and stuff. And then some random dude gave me $5 and I didn't even do anything. I didn't even sing or do anything. He's like, here's $5. I was like, okay. It just is like, they would like set up like these like scenarios where there'd be like a desk or something, and they want like a pencil and a paper. And it was like, oh. We've heard this story before. But this was after I had went through all the stuff, all the gang stalking, all the harassment, like being targeted. And I just saw how they operate. I saw I observed. I made observations from patterns, you know. They just kept intimidating me with all these different random things, like watch out! You ain't gonna steal my spark now. Watch out! You ain't gonna steal the spark now. Said watch out! Oh. And then I was like, oh. Smear campaigns. Random people I've never seen before coming up to me and just being mean. In the moment, I didn't think anything of it, and then as time went on, I look back, I'm like, oh my gosh. That dude that sparked the conversation at the band shell and then like just like got really mad at me for no reason and was like, you need to get a job. You should be a firefighter. I was like, dude, I just met you. I told him, I was like, yeah, I'm like getting stalked and like got kicked out of my house because these people like moved all in around me and started like pulling off this huge psychological harassment operation or something. And he was like, whenever you tell people that, they're like, they don't believe it, you know? Unless you're a targeted individual, you know? A person who's targeted by, I don't know, what do they call it? Maybe I shouldn't say the Illuminati. dude, the only way this could all be going down like this is like they had been targeting and planning whatever. Definitely before what was it? October 2024 in Minneapolis. They had to move the last guy out. I remember he was to the right in my hallway, and once he moved out, they had everyone moved in, and that's when it started. I had no idea what was going on. I guess that's what happens when you are making songs about, I don't know, F the government and stuff. What was that? Man. Nah, it's more than that. They saw everything I was working on. All the brands, ideas, songs, art. They said, hey, we could use this, or I don't know. We're almost at an hour. And I almost forgot, during all that, I should look at the dates, but like right around like January something, February, no, a little earlier, yeah. Maybe December 2024. I had this crazy ear infection. Like a crazy ear infection. And like I was like, there's something in my ear. There's something in my ear. Like something's going on. And sure enough, I went to the hospital like 3 times because of this ear infection. I knew something was up, but then they like, you have to go to the ENT. I go to the ENT, tell him what's going on. He just like kind of blew me off and was like, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Did a little cleaning, and then I could just like, I don't know, it's just like, it just kind of seemed odd that he was like, didn't really listen to any of my concerns. And then later on, I was like, I got one of those ear cleaners to get all like the wax out because there was a bunch of wax in there. But once I got that out, there was like this dot. I don't know, like these dots like next to my eardrum. And then as I poked down under and in, there was like this spot that felt like it was like a metal. It was like metal or something. Like it wasn't. So I was trying to get that out a bunch. It was in there, and I don't know how it got in there. See, this is a sci-fi movie. And then they broke my jaw, or someone broke my jaw in the one punch. had met this one girl like a couple weeks earlier on Lake in Lindale, and she was selling art or like something like that. And I gave her a print, and we were like talking and stuff. And then 2 weeks later, when I came back, well, when the day it happened, when the job broke, it was her and some friends, and I'd seen her, and she just had a whole new attitude. She seemed scared, and I was like, oh, they got to you or something. I was like, yeah. I don't know. And then the guy broke my jaw because I was being nice, just trying to have a conversation, like maybe a little drunk, a little high. Then they had surgery and anesthesia after that. Alright, I'm done. I just think it's funny how if I speak out, it's like they're so mad about the truth, and like they gotta work so hard to spread all the lies. Just like doing a bunch of mean stuff to me, like trying to like say like, I don't know. I like made a bunch of art with milkweed and stuff, like those pods that are on milkweeds, and they have the seeds and they fly out. They would like put those in like spots that I was at, and they like had smashed them or something, pretty much saying like, oh, we're gonna like destroy your art. You know, I'd pick a bunch of stuff up off the ground, and one day I got back from the cabin where I'm at now, and Bryant Road down the street from where I was living, the whole road had been torn up, and there was the old trolley tracks. And there was a bunch of people there like getting old bricks from the old times and like old nails, and I went and grabbed a bunch of nails because the nails had already been a thing. And the art. And then it was really crazy. I was getting all these nails, collecting them, and I was like, I'm gonna scan these. And then my mom calls me and she's like, I told her what I was doing. I was like, yeah, getting these nails. And she's like, the house we grew up in on Minnehaha Parkway in DuPont, which leads right to the Bryant Bridge, is like right down. It's one street over from DuPont. The trolley driver who rode those tracks every day, the house that I grew up in, was built for him. So he would walk from my house or over the Bryant Bridge and to the trolley on Bryant. Drive that every day, and I was like grabbing all the nails. I was like, this is kind of crazy and surreal. That's crazy. I never knew that. That's kind of what I mean by like that's an interesting one, but You know, sometimes I'd just be like making art and stuff, grabbing stuff off the ground and whatnot, flowers, nature, all that. And I was like, oh, this is amazing. This is for the people. This is for the believers. And around then I found my faith in Jesus Christ. He found me. Right then, I kind of had some falling out with some snowboard friends and a snowboard crew that I was figuring out wasn't the path as much as I thought it was. Discovered art and music. That's when I was like, oh, I don't want to sell these scans. Like I still could. But I was like, these can be like, this is like art. Like we're gonna like collage it and make it a whole thing and do it with the music and everything. It's gonna be amazing. But it's kind of interesting. Like I started scanning and doing the art thing, or getting the digital assets and making like LUTs and stuff for like film grading and whatnot. Did a bunch of color grading. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna make money off this. It's like a business. I was like, okay, we're gonna sell digital assets. Like people were doing that, but it didn't really work out. But then it was just hard. Marketing's really hard. It's a lot of work. Funny story is, it was like, wait a second. Just kind of made me realize it was like, okay, it's not like all about the money, you know. Like, yeah, they got you the motivation to like start something and be like, oh, I can turn this into a career or whatnot, you know. I was kind of always doing that, like filmmaking, art, digital assets, and then music. I was like in that mindset. And now seems some outside people who have decided to be entitled to everything I've worked on, and I don't know. good at as a musician, you know. It's just like, yeah, da, 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 da. Like, dang, they're paying a lot more attention than me. They're paying a lot more attention to me. Like, I assume since all my phones are hacked and they delete stuff that if ever I like get screenshots or screen recordings of like hacking, they'll like delete it and it's some I remember when I got this guitar, I just like on a whim like kind of decided to grab it. I'd walk to the coffee shop and there was this guy that came in when I was getting it and he just like I don't know, I'm like, I was like, why is this guy looking at me like that? Man, the nerve they got to like carry these types of things out on people, you know, these operations, and hire people to I don't know, follow them, stalk them, do weird stuff, you know, be a witch for hire that goes into their room and puts stuff in their water and their food and stuff, and steals items. And a little while back in 2023 or something, I did this big dose of mushrooms, and I had this like big experience, you know, as you would. Pretty much like it was just like it changed my life for the better. I will mention their whole goal is to label me as like a drug addict and all this crazy stuff. Yeah, and then not soon after that, came up with the idea for We Dying. I think it was 2023, April, maybe. DYIN. Kind of like the Grateful Dead, you know. A reminder, you know. Started making a bunch of art through that. Just like going on a self-discovery of faith, religion's belief in a sense, archetypes, you know, just like, and then just using all the scans to like do that. But I wasn't even, it was more of like just happening, and then the scans, like, it was like kind of to just experience it. During that is when I found my faith with Jesus Christ. And then I realized was like, oh snap, all this art and stuff is gonna go into the music too. Oh my gosh! Producing music, mixing, learning the instrument was just kind of taking a long time, and I just wanted to get stuff going. Learned a lot about like producing, just like how to work the DAW, like how to mix and make things sound like I was getting the hang of things. But it was weird, like, I swear, every time I'd mix something, I know people go through this, but like, it sounded like something was getting changed all the time, like, majorly. Made it super hard to finish songs. That's just it, I don't know. Later figuring out, oh yeah, they were messing with my music. They were like, as I would be working on it sometimes and trying to finish and mix a song, they would add all these weird clicks and distortions, just like... And it was this dude that lived above me at the apartment. I think. And it's like, yeah, there's tons of musicians and artists talking about like, you know, the world and stuff, and it's like, why are they coming after you? Like made me so nervous about protecting the music and the art, you know, that I didn't want to make anything, especially on a computer. Well, I mentioned when they stole my phone from my car at the canteen on February 25th, 2024, when I finally logged back into my iCloud on the iPhone 11, like on March 4th, and it was the iPhone 14 all before that. They had deleted all my music from my iCloud, iTunes, like all the music was gone. That wasn't even that good. I had a good amount of songs, but like. Wrelize. like changing my eyes sometimes. It seems they're making my pupils look huge. It's like AI or something. They just need stuff to be like, oh, like so. Anything to just discredit, you know? I was like, oh, these groups of people really sit down at a table and say, yes, we have this tech, we have this money, we have these resources. Let's find the people that are trying to bring good in the world and bring as much destruction to them as possible. I don't know. I'm a superhero. I was gonna save the world with art and music, and like, still am. But like, care, you know, kind of like it's like that. You call them handlers. I don't know, like whatever, whoever's like running the operations, moving parts around. It's like this has nothing to do with me. I didn't do anything. Snowboarding, being happy, finding joy. Drinking reverse osmosis water without any fluoride. Are Masons or whatever, you know? Nothing against Masons or anything. I didn't even like know who they were until I saw like how they target people. And I was like, these people suck. They're using everyone else's pawns or something. They're like, do their, I don't know. They just like lie and stuff. Cause all that havoc and then wait for you to like react. And then say that, point the finger at you on something. Here's an example. When I broke my jaw and I was at the hospital, I was like totally fine. I was just waiting to get in. And these two random people that I've never met came up to me and they were just like kind of like pleading with me to like go into they're like, you could get in faster, you won't have to wait, you'll get in right away. You just have to go to the that other entrance and just say that you have a mental disorder or you're like feeling like you don't want to go any longer. And I was like, what? No, I'm fine. I just need to get surgery. I'm just in pain. And they're just like, just do this. They're like, you got to. Like, it's so much better. They'll take care of you right away at the hospital. Fairview, Southdale, June 23rd, 2025. And I was like, no. Why would I lie? I was like, I'd be lying. They're like, yeah, just lie. I'm like, who are you? And they had like lured me outside to go talk to them. They're like, come out here. Like, you can't. And they wanted me to go outside and talk, and then I did. Because I was like, what do these people want? And they're like, just go to this. I was like, why? Because they wanted me to go there and lie. And then like a while later, I went back to that same hospital and I was mad because I was like, what happened during that surgery or something? I would like assume that something had happened. And I had this feeling that someone was going in my car because they break into my car a lot. And so I left and I ran outside, and sure enough, there was a car like driving like right by my car with the license plate FM. And we know what that stands for. Amazing. I was like, oh, crap. Went back inside, finished up, just kind of told the doctor like, yeah, I'm having all these like weird symptoms of like just like jaw and ear pain, like spine pain, like wondering if it has anything to do with this jaw surgery. And like a bunch of like random muscle twitches and stuff. I don't know if that was related, but sure enough, I go back to my car, I take a sip of water, and my stomach hurts so bad. And I had this bag of salt, because I've been eating salt with water, because that's the move, sea salt. Took some of the sea salt, absolutely wrecked my gut. And I was just like, from my perspective, that car had went in there and did that. Because possibly an assumption, but based off we haven't like So they'll go in and put stuff in your water. Attack your nervous system. Get you to get your cortisol raised. Just make it so you're in like, you can't ever get into flow state, you know? Mainly it was like, yeah, don't go telling people like what, like, don't go talking or something like. I'm just being honest. Because you know, it's just like, if they ever got caught for all the stuff that they're doing to all these people, like, they're being targeted, like, it's like, that's what you start to realize when you go through this. You're like, oh, this is like a, can't go to the cops. Your financial life will be attacked. Smear campaigns, cyber attacks, stalking, indirect conversations, stage scenarios. They gather information on people, and then they just turn everything that they're doing in like a way to use against them, you know? Not even that they're doing it, it's like they'll get someone to like come up to you and say something, or like get a friend to like screw you over or something, and then like use that to like spread their, I don't know. Just look at the news, look what they're telling you. Just you look, don't you see? They ain't got much, but that ain't for me. Alright, that's 100 minutes. I think we're gonna call it there. My name is Elias Lamm. Elias Lamm. 2 Eli. Or Wrelize. I used to have the mindset, kind of when snowboarding a lot, I'd be like, everyone's just jealous of me. They're just jealous of me. And like, in a way, the way, whoever. There's a lot of that. There's a lot of like, it's like, it could only be like, just like, for no reason, like, you know? Alright, it's been a bit. 103 minutes. Nah, but they'd be like legit hacking all my phones, and I got a new phone because the iPhones were literally just so hacked, and I got a Google Pixel, and just the other night I was like getting all this like pretty much like proof that like the phone was controlled by an IT admin, MDM profile, and all this stuff, like it's controlled by an organization or a group. I was like, and then all that got deleted. The Wi-Fi doesn't work anymore, and the SIM's out, and it won't connect to Wi-Fi here. And I'm just like freaking out, like trying to figure out what's going on, just like going on my phone, doing all these settings, all this stuff, and they're just like, it's just like, I don't know. Like an AI, it's like a machine too. Like it's like so. I'm just like trying to like, and they're like messing with a bunch of stuff on iCloud, deleting stuff. Just yeah, pretty much like deleting stuff of me talking about like what they've done, and then just like keeping everything else. Changing analytics on the phone. No location on like all the stuff that is like of me getting like, I'm like, oh, this, I just found this out. I was like, oh, this is like stuff against them, you know? Like, it's like that. It's like that. Like, I was just looking today. Like screen recordings and screenshots of like, they're like they don't have any location, but then like other stuff will. But if ever it's like me documenting like what's going on, it's like no location. And then I noticed like it says all my like a bunch of videos that were shot on the iPhone 14 Pro before it got stolen. They're saying it was the iPhone 11 that I had after. At that apartment, I had no idea what was going on. I was freaking out. I was posting. I was like, yo, this is like, I was trying to tell everyone, and everyone was just like, you're crazy. All I got was like a bunch of screenshots and screen recordings of like council and trying to show that I don't know, hoping someone would know what's going on, hoping someone would help. Switched to T-Mobile and then got me a new iPhone 14. Or first I got a Google Pixel. And then they're like, you should get an iPhone. They're like really wanting me to get an iPhone. It's like, okay. So I got the iPhone. They returned the Google Pixel. That doesn't mean anything. I'm just like, I just knew the iPhones. I just think it's funny how like some people will just like try so hard to deny what I'm saying, you know? They're just like, when I'm like, yo, these people are like literally hacking my phone, like stalking me and doing all this weird stuff. And then they'll agree with me in a little bit, in a way, and then the next day they'll be like, no, I don't think anything that's happening. I don't think the gang stalkers are real, or whatever. I'm like, okay, well, you just kind of said. That's my parents are talking about. But unless you've been through it, it's like hard to know. You just like, people are just like, what do you mean? Like, people like follow you wherever you're going, or like in cars with one headlight, and like they just do like weird stuff to like annoy you and make you feel like you're never at peace or something. I'm like, yeah. Look, there's all these other people talking about it. It's been an hour and 114 minutes. Hundred 14 minutes. And 1 viewer and 4 likes. What's up? Who's here? Well, it's been a bit. About to end it. Pretty much. I'll end it with keep your faith in Jesus Christ, and that's who's helped me through all this. You know, as I've been talking about, just the harassment and being a person who got targeted by whoever knows. Bunch of stuff, but truth. That's what he stood for. And yeah. Alright, peace out. Much love.